Welcome, everyone, to our second and hopefully our last virtual Difference Makers Gala. We are here today and we are very, very excited to bring you the stories of folks who are making an impact and difference in Lorain County. First, I want to give a huge thank you to our committee members, Melissa, Reagan, Debbie, and Nick. Thank you for all your efforts in making tonight a success. I also want to thank all of you who are out there who supported us. We are very, very excited to be able to share these wonderful stories and are very happy to report that we met our goal that we were looking to meet for this event. So thank you so very much for all of your support. We really, really, really appreciate it. And to John, Ann, Wendy, Parris, and Lorain County Urban League, thank you for taking the time to share your stories with us. I don't think we all really understand or know what it is or what it takes for individuals like you to continue to push through and create positive impact in the neighborhoods that are around them. I absolutely have to say happy birthday to Wendy. She is, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but she's 60 years old and looks fabulous. So I want to give a big happy birthday to you, Wendy. And also just want to go over the package and let you guys know, those of you who made your purchase of the stream package, just want to go over what you have inside your package. So you should have what is a gift card to a restaurant, a local restaurant. Those restaurants are either to Doty's in Lorain, Bootleggers, or Kohl's in Amherst. Thank you to Brandon and Tim for making that happen for us. You should have a stemless wine, or I should say champagne glass, as well as a champagne bottle, a few chocolates, and then the program. The program has all of the ads that everybody has purchased for us and congratulating our honorees. So thank you to Ross Builders for sponsoring that. And last but not least, everyone is entered into a raffle. So there is the grand prize for what is an 8-night stay at a condo in Florida, and that is being brought to us by As You Wish Travel. You should have what is a nice little card here as a scratch off for you to scratch off. We won't do it yet. Don't do it yet. So we also have you entered in a raffle for, if you don't, this is completely to what is the stream gift boxes. Now, you do have the opportunity to purchase additional raffle tickets that will be opened up until about 7:45 today. Those additional prizes will include a Monster Suite game for the Cleveland Monsters. You'll be in the suite on March 27th. The other opportunity is for Lake Erie Crushers Suite. There's no specific date on that one. And then we have the Spa B package, which is right here next to me. This is over $500 worth of services and some nice fun things. This is a fake orchid, just so we're clear. You won't have to water it. And then the year supply, it should last you a year, of wine. So it's 52 bottles of wine, which will be drawn as well. So there's 4 additional prizes that you are involved in with the stream package, as well as the grand prize. So for the grand prize, you all should have a small little card in there that says reveal to win. So simply find yourself a coin and scratch it off. And if it says that you win, then you would be the winner of our grand prize, which is the 8-night stay in Florida. Now, if you do purchase additional raffle tickets, just want you to know that you will also have an opportunity to win what we're calling our Chateau stay. The Chateau de Charleston is offered us a night or a couple hours along with a personal chef, which that chef is Chef Shantae over with Steel Magnolias. So if you purchase additional raffle tickets, you will be in that particular raffle. So we've got a lot going on today. We hope you guys enjoy. And I am going to be sending this off to a small commercial because right now we will be recruiting for the best class of 2023. So we're offering you some insight on what happens in the class, as well as just some information if you are interested in registering. We also, after that, will have an invocation from Pastor Ruben Figueroa. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Pastor Ruben Figueroa here, and I'm grateful and honored. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you introducing me. Everyone that is here, we are grateful that you are able to attend, and we're hoping that you enjoy this evening as they honor wonderful people who are well-deserving people who've worked very hard and are leaders in our community and in our county. I would like to give a special shout out to Parris. I'm very proud of you, very happy and well-deserved. You work so hard, and the Urban League is lucky to have you. And this evening, we'll be praying and blessing this event. I hope that you all enjoy and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Dear Lord, I thank you for this opportunity this evening and everyone that is here is participating. And I ask that your favor, that your spirit, that your blessing would be over this event and this evening and the celebrations and the conversations, the communication between everyone. Dear Lord, we ask you that you bless and continue to keep the people that have led and that you give them the strength to continue to lead and that you would allow them to lead with confidence, with strength, with energy, and with love. Lord, we ask you to cover every single one of them, and that this evening would bring glory to you, and that it would bless them and be encouraging as we celebrate each of their lives. In Jesus' wonderful name we pray. Amen. I hope you all enjoy this evening. Again, thank you, as we appreciate all of you attending and being here to celebrate. Take care.
Hello, everyone. My name is Regan Phillips, and I am a board representative of Leadership Lorain County. I have the honor to announce Miss Wendy Caldwell, who is owner of Place to Recover LLC. Wendy, you are a diva. You are phenomenal, and it is absolutely my honor to say congratulations to Miss Wendy Caldwell. Wendy is a Clearview High School graduate. She had a phenomenal career with the state of Ohio, and tonight she is being honored for her time with the state of Ohio. And we are so super excited to be able to represent Wendy. She has received numerous awards. She's had several recognition with the Morning Journal, with WNCN Radio, with Channel 5 Betterland, Hometown Heroes, and she received an Entrepreneur Award with Lorain County National Council of Negro Women Incorporated. It is absolutely our honor to be able to provide this recognition to Wendy Caldwell tonight. Wendy retired after a 30-year career with the state of Ohio in 2018, and she has provided a I Win with Wendy Entrepreneur Award. Wendy is productive, and she has provided prisoners with recidivism and substance abuse and overcoming barriers and becoming productive citizens. One of the things that I want to say to Wendy tonight is that we appreciate your tenacity. We appreciate your resiliency. We appreciate that you do not give up in times of challenges and barriers, and that you continue to provide resources to those that need the resources that you provide. Wendy's scripture is Galatians 6:9. Let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you faint not. Wendy is supported by her family, an amazing board of directors, group of stakeholders, host of friends and businesses. And tonight, Wendy, we say happy birthday to you, Diva, and we thank you for all of the things that you continue to do in this community, because you are absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Wendy Caldwell was born in Baltimore, Maryland, to Annette and William E. Caldwell. Wendy is the second oldest of 5. Her family's strong spirituality and life experiences molded her to who she is today. Little did Wendy know she'd follow in the footsteps of her mother by bringing hope into the community where she lived.
Mother is really the CEO of everything I do. She is like my constant supporter. I call her about everything. You can see her influence in everything I do with the business, with my current business, Place to Recover, or P2R Training and Resource Center. I get a lot of advice from her. She did this community activism, and she was a social social person, and she was involved in a lot of activities and committees, and I get my inspiration from her and get a lot of direction. So I would have to say she's number one.
Wendy is grateful to the many women who saw her potential because they would never let her lose focus on the vision they saw was possible for her.
When I became a debutante, I was considered Ladies Interested in AKA a LIACA candidate, and I was one of the first debutante representatives in this area in 1980. And that kind of helped me transition my life towards more thinking about college and what kind of career, and being a professional woman. I was introduced to poetry by Maya Angelou, and just a different, gave me a different outlook on life.
Self-inflicted barriers threatened to create obstacles for Wendy at one point in her life. She's turned those demons, though, into blessings, and she's been gifted the capability of seeing both sides of addiction.
You don't look like what you've been through. You have been preserved for a purpose, and I am so incredibly proud of you. I am proud to call you my sister, and I am proud to be a part of this wonderful organization that you have built. Your vision is being carried out, and I just thank God that you are my sister and that I'm included in anything that you are doing, because God is in the blessing business, and He's in the proximity, and I am sure to be blessed in that process. God bless you.
I think it's real important to love on each other and to keep a positive attitude and just embrace life as much as possible. Do the things you've never done before. Take chances. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy yourself, because we don't know the day or the hour. And make sure you tell your loved ones, that you love them, and try to be as positive as you possibly can, because we're leaving here quickly. And I just wanted to share that message of hope with as many people as I can, and help a lot of people have a better experience with living on this side of heaven.
Beautifully said. Continue to rise as the phoenix that you are. Your energy is infectious, and we appreciate all that you've done for yourself and for others. Wendy Caldwell, 2022 Leadership Lorain County Excellence in Leadership honoree.
Good evening. I'd like to thank Leadership Lorain County for the Making a Difference Award. And it's just a beautiful thing to be awarded for something you love to do. I started Place to Recover LLC and P2R Training and Resource Center because I wanted to continue the work that I believe that I've been called to do. There's a lot of people who need services and support, and I just wanted to be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. So it's just, I'm just honored, and I feel it's a privilege to receive an award that recognizes people who do hard work in the community. I want to thank them for also recognizing all the other ones who went before me in the class of 2022. Thank you, and I appreciate the award.
Good evening, Lorain County. My name is Phil Truax. I'm also a member of the Board of Directors of Leadership Lorain County. Generally, teachers have only 1 year to make a difference in each student's life. Through academics, personal growth, or social or emotional development, it's a tremendous task and a noble a noble undertaking, and it's achieved largely through the academic tools that each teacher has in their toolkit. And Schloss knows this quite well. She spent a number of years as a teacher in the Elyria School District before entering the world as a school administrator. And that's where her most significant achievements have blossomed. Anne has been instrumental in building the toolkits that teachers in Elyria schools use in the development of thousands of young minds. Before becoming superintendent in 2019, Anne invested more than a decade in the Academic Services Department of Elyria City Schools as director and in the role of assistant superintendent. As superintendent, she's been at the helm of some of the district's most history-making moments, including the building of all new elementary and middle schools. Anne continues to lead the district through the extraordinary circumstances of COVID-19. At its peak, she worked with the district's leadership team and partners, Aramark Food Services, First Student Transportation, and Second Harvest Food Bank, to meet the critical needs of Elyria's students and families. Under her leadership, the district and its partners prepared and delivered more than 2 million meals to families in need, and now serves on the board of Second Harvest Food Bank and continues to lead the charge in addressing food insecurity in Lorain County. Elyria City Schools leads by example, hosting monthly mobile food pantries staffed entirely each month by school employees. When away from school, Anne is a self-proclaimed news enthusiast and a foodie. She enjoys cooking at home and trying out new restaurants, and she can tell you the best place to dine on your budget in just about every city in the country. She loves traveling with family and friends, especially to her family's birthplace in Door County, Wisconsin, where she plans to retire. Anne's most treasured moments are spent at home with her wife Katie and their much-loved canine Sophie. Ladies and gentlemen, a true difference maker, Elyria City Schools Superintendent Anne Schloss.
She's brought new meaning to the phrase staying in school. Born to 2 nurses as one of 5 children, Anne Schloss learned great love could be found by individualizing it and making it unique. Guess one could say she found love in the schools of Elyria. At the age of 5, Anne's been able to walk in all the shoes along the way, including being a student.
I look at my accomplishments in children, I really do. I get as much excitement walking into a classroom and seeing a 5-year-old say their ABCs for the first time as I do winning an award, so to speak. So for me, accomplishments come in what I see others do that I may or may not have had an impact or part in. So that's what makes me happy.
An amazing friend, teacher, colleague, principal, and overall, a great person to know. Many of Anne's former co-workers miss her antics, but they understand that her purpose is to encourage as many students as possible.
And I know her first year, she partnered up with the art teacher, Glenn Mittler. When she was teaching her social studies unit on Egypt, she transformed her classroom into a pyramid. And I'm not kidding, the whole thing, it was a pyramid that you walk in and you felt like you were in the ancient Egypt. She had, and then each student would make pieces that were in the pyramid at the time, sarcophagus. I'm not sure what else, but I know they loved it. They thoroughly enjoyed it. I know I did.
It's not just about teaching and learning. It's about being a family, having fun, and being there for each other. It's doing whatever needs to be done to help others succeed, students, parents, and teachers.
She's just so dynamic. We took the 6th graders, there were 76 graders that would go to Mohican, earn their trip to Mohican. We would take them down for 3 days. And Anne kind of talked me into that. That wasn't something I really wanted to do, but it turned out to be really one of the best experiences of my life, and for the students too, who earned it. And we did that for several years. And then when we'd come back from Mohican, we'd always find out how everybody did on the Ohio proficiency test. which that's what they were called at the time. And so we'd always know how we did with, Brenda Peaks was our principal at the time, and Ann would lean over and say, well, how does she look? And she always had a smile on the face because Ann was so dedicated, she did so well with those kids, and really the kids loved to learn and loved her, and so did we.
According to Anne, you have to reach the heart before you reach the mind.
One day was driving through, is one of my 6th grade students, and I still remember, I'll say her first name was Candy. And I was driving through McDonald's, getting a sandwich, running from meeting to meeting, or fries. And all of a sudden I hear this, Miss Schloss! And it was, first and foremost, I knew right then it was one of my students, because that joy you get when you hear one of your former students remember you. But then she said to me, she says, I miss you, and boy, how is Gypsy? And I said, oh, honey, Gypsy was my beagle, and every day I would start with a Gypsy story, because I wanted to let them know that I'm just like them. I have a dog, and we go through things, and wanted to share part of me with them every day. And I had to tell her that Gypsy had passed like 15 years prior. Dogs don't live as long as we do. And she started crying at the McDonald's window. But I guess I tell that story because, to me, that shows you the impact we have on our students. It's not just about, their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s. It's about making sure they know who you are, and also you getting to know them, because we have to build these special relationships with our staff and students in order to touch them in the way they need to learn and give back.
Sharing is caring, and we in Lorain County are lucky to have you. Ann Schloss, a 2022 Leadership Lorain County Excellence in Leadership honoree.
Thank you so much, Leadership Lorain County, for this wonderful honor. When you're recognized with awards during a long career, and you feel grateful for just the recognition and the pride that it brings you, but you also have to kind of take a step back, and it forces you to reflect on your life so far and where you're headed. Reflect on my direction, my goals, my achievements, and where I've come and where I think I'm going. I grew up in a fairly large family with 4 siblings, and as many of you can probably attest, if you have siblings, you quickly learn to find a creative way to make sure that your own interests and needs are taken care of. You have to find your place in the family and make sure that that they know what your needs are. But then something happens as you grow older. You develop as a person, and you learn that life isn't as simple as meeting your own needs all the time. It's important not to only learn the value of helping others, but helping them meet their goals and make sure their needs are also recognized. You also learn that a lot of good comes from putting others' needs in front of your own. I think that the notion of helping others is what very early in my life drew me to the field of education. The world of academics is made up of all kinds of different personalities, but one of the common traits you will find in educators is the desire to help others find their way in life. They find it through teaching, through friendship, and through conversation, through listening, and honestly, through truly loving the feeling that comes from helping others. It is a rewarding goal setting out to educate and help develop the people who will someday be an important part of your community. In the many years that I've spent as a teacher and later as an administrator, I had the distinct privilege of playing a role in the development of many students and adults of all ages and all walks of life. And I can tell you that without a shadow of a doubt, that one of the common characteristics in every one of those young people I've worked with is they all have the desire to be appreciated and understood. They want to be recognized. They want teachers to see what makes them who they are. And they also want to be assured that they're headed in the right direction. At Elyria Schools, and as you will no doubt find in the other districts within the county, we're fortunate to have educators who are first and foremost great at their job, but also truly great at understanding their students and their unique needs. As the person steering the ship at the Elyria Schools, I try to keep all of this in mind. The past few years, with a global pandemic that has brought very real challenges to our doorstep, our abilities have been put to the test. At the start of the pandemic in 2020, we had to quickly find a way to roll out an entirely new educational paradigm for our students, and we called that learning at home. Never would we have imagined that we would have to test such a novel or unorthodox approach to education in such a short time frame. It truly was trial by fire. And even as we introduced that, we also had to change course from week to week and month to month as the pandemic ran its course and presented new challenges such as health monitoring and reporting requirements. It has all been a challenge, to say the least, and it hasn't shown any signs of letting up for the coming days. But because of the incredible talents of the team at the Elyria Schools, our work has been successful. From food service to maintenance to transportation to the nurses, our staff have risen to the monumental challenges that the past few years have brought to us. And they continue to do it day after day. I hope to continue to do it too, and never lose sight of the importance of giving back, especially when it means helping to shape the lives of the young children of our community. I started this by talking about family, my siblings, and our incredible parents, and I'm ending it the same way. Elyria Schools is a family, Elyria is a family, and Lorain County is our home. I'm humbled and honored to receive this recognition today, and I gladly share it with the Elyria Schools family and the students and families of Elyria. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to my fellow Second Harvest board member, Ann Schloss. Hi, my name is Mark Ballard II. I'm the mayor's liaison for the city of Elyria, and I'm honored to present the Excellence in Leadership Organization of the Year, Lorain County Urban League. The Urban League is a historic civil rights organization dedicated to economic empowerment in order to alleviate the standard of living in historically underserved urban communities. The mission is to empower African Americans, underserved people to thrive through direct service, collaboration, and advocacy. Their vision is to create a pathway for clients to increase their income, secure housing, become financially stable using a holistic coaching approach to deliver housing, employment, financial, and educational services. For 42 years, the Urban League has worked in a variety of ways to strengthen and support the local African American communities. Founded in 1978, the Lorain County Urban League is devoted to empowering African Americans and other disadvantaged groups to enter the economic and social mainstreams. Its earliest days in the civil rights movement, through years of participation with government and public agencies, the Lorain County Urban League has been a beacon of hope, catalyst for change in Lorain County. The Lorain County Urban League is designed to remove gaps in equality. There are 6 strategic pillars that lead the work of the Urban League: education and youth development, housing and financial empowerment, workforce development, entrepreneurship, civic engagement and advocacy, and health. We watched 2020 become a catastrophic year, the health of the Black community, which confronted the triple pandemic, a deadly virus, a crushing recession, and an eruption of racial tension. The Urban League rose to meet the unprecedented challenges of 2020 and stood on the front lines, mobilizing the communities hardest hit with the coronavirus, keeping students on a path to academic success, preparing the unemployed for new employment opportunities, helping families keep their homes. The Urban League also fought back against the surge of racism in our country, looked to bring unity and understanding to Lorain County communities. As a frontline community service provider, the Urban League never closed their doors. They work diligently to empower communities and change lives. In 2020, the Lorain County Urban League impacted over 6,900 community residents through programs focused on education, economic empowerment, and civil engagement. It has been the innovative leadership of the current president, CEO, and my friend, Parris Smith, that has brought this into fruition. She has led her team to create community access points that strategically connected all entities. Through their business collaborations, such as Nord Family Foundation and Community Foundation of Lorain County, and the Lorain County Library, to name a few, she's built relationships that'll last a lifetime. Lorain County Urban League works to connect everyone with content that matters the most by collaborating with organizations to impact lives through community access points. These points can be seen in their array of services and programming available to the community. One example is their youth programming, which includes Road to Success college tours, Rising Star Medical Internship Program, which is partnered with Mercy Health, Youth Development Workshop, and Project Ready Mentors, which I am a proud mentor myself. Adult programming includes financial empowerment, emergency assistance programs, workforce development, entrepreneurship, project wellness, voter and civic engagement, equity and excellence projects, advocacy, on the same page Lorain County, home ownership program, and fighting back against COVID-19. In 2019, the Urban League programs touched over 2,600 lives. And in 2020, despite the pandemic, the Urban League was stronger than ever and touched 5,111 lives through November of 2020, the year-end total being nearly 6,000, which is an increase of 48% individuals served. A pandemic made tragically visible and indisputable the disparities of healthcare access for the communities of color. Lorain County Urban League chose Bridging the Health Gap to educate the community on exactly this issue, along with how systemic racism can worsen health outcomes. Lorain County Urban League has provided leadership, improving access to care, reducing stigma in Black and Latinx communities, mental health, and addictions. Their activities in partnership with your local Mars board this year includes a focus on suicide prevention and recognition of all of their works and collaborative spirit. OACBHA was honored to recognize the Lorain County Urban League as the 2020 Advocate of the Year Award. So once again, congratulations to the Urban League.
The Lorain County Urban League was established in 1978 and is part of the larger National Urban League affiliate movement. The National Urban League was established in 1910 and is a historic civil rights organization. Our staff is made up of our president and CEO, Parris M. Smith, Ms. Dee Baker, myself, Achilles Morales, Ruthie Wilson, Arnita Shannon, Kashayla Smith, Nina Pollard, and Susie Dills. But the work that we do does not stop with us. Without our board members who come from all across the county and bring special professional skill sets to make sure that we can impact lives, we cannot get this work done. And without our volunteers and our guild organization, we are not able to empower communities and change lives. And it is because of their values that they bring towards our organization that makes sure that our mission is alive and thriving every day.
And so for us, we have core direct services that we do and we do well, but we also recognize that it's really important for us to collaborate with the other wonderful organizations here in Lorain County to fully serve our clients. And then making sure that we're advocating for our clients, making sure that our clients understand their position when it comes to advocacy and civic engagement. And so we are honored to be able to live out our mission here in Lorain County.
Oh, the role of the Urban League is service. One of the things that I respect so much about the Urban League and the staff is that they have the mindset of being servants who serve. And so the Urban League is intended to make a difference. We make a difference in the lives of the people that we serve. How do we know that? because they come back and they share their stories. So our role is to help them sustain families, help them grow their income, help them to achieve the American dream of becoming a homeowner, helping them write success stories. And we do it through our programming that we do in the community and in our office downtown Elyria. We give each other attaboys, attagirls. We make sure that we say thank you, we appreciate, because there's no big I and little you in team, and we truly are a team at the Urban League. If someone needs something, you just knock on your neighbor's door, or you give them a call and say, can you do this? Can you attend this meeting for me? Can you take notes? And so it's a teamwork. It's teamwork which makes the dream work.
And our team continues to stay inspired and motivated because, like Misty is saying, we are part of the team, and because we're doing the work every day and we are seeing clients and working with students and making sure people are registered to vote, we have that perspective of on the ground. And so our on the ground perspectives helps us, all of our team, to stay at the decision-making table when it comes to what do we need to be innovative on, what are the challenges that we're facing that we can address, such as this time during the COVID-19 pandemic. How can we make sure that we are actually continuing to serve and have a large impact with the barriers that are in place because of the health risks that many in our community are dealing with in this current time. So being able to stay inspired is because we get to really have input on how we're impacting our community and making sure that everybody is truly involved, because it really does take all of us to do the work that we're doing, because we may be a small team, but we are really, really mighty, and then that's really one of the reasons why.
The Urban League connects to the community through outreach activities. We have great partners, we have great collaborations that help us to engage our residents with information that's very vital to them. We work with the churches, we work with corporations, we work with individuals, and we make sure that we post on social media. You've probably seen lots of great articles about us in the Chronicle Telegram, and our guild members are ambassadors, and they take the information about who we are, what we do, to their respective communities. So the phone rings and we answer the question, they take the information, they share it with their family, the phone rings again because someone that they trust told them, call the Urban League.
I, as the president and CEO of the Lorain County Urban League, am so excited and grateful to have my team, my board, my volunteers at the Lorain County Urban League be recognized for their hard work and dedication to the Urban League movement, to our mission, and to our constituents that we serve daily. Last year we served over 6,900 people just in Lorain County, and we continue to increase that number, and we continue to be the beacon of hope for the constituents that we serve in Lorain County. And I'm so honored to allow my team to be recognized because they truly deserve it.
Lorain County Urban League, empowering communities and changing lives. A 2022 Leadership Lorain County Organization Excellence in Leadership honoree.
So good evening, everyone. I am Catherine Waskobnik, and I'm actually the Director of Community Health at Mercy Health in Lorain, Ohio. But I have been honored to serve on the board of the Lorain County Urban League for 7 years. And during these 7 years, I've been able to see the evolution of this organization. It has a phenomenal mission statement. It's about empowering African Americans and those that are underserved to ensure that there's collaboration and access to the things that they need the most. We have values such as empowerment, collaboration, and working with integrity so that we can ensure that anyone that comes to our doors at the Lorain County Urban League has access to what they need. When we think about the pillars of what we focus on education. Do people have access to education with all of our great partners within Lorain County? Do we have access to health? How about housing? And food. I just got to be at the Great Turkey Giveaway, as I'd like to call it, as we were giving food to those in need. So it is such an honor to be with you here tonight. Our Lorain County Urban League is focusing on all of those pillars, empowering our youth, empowering all generations to ensure that this mission of the Lorain County Urban League is alive. I am very passionate about our educational connection with the Rising Star programs, because with that, the Lorain County Urban League, and especially Parris Smith, who was a Rising Star, we have been able to go ahead and engage and increase that healthcare pipeline, all with that partnership with the Urban League. So when we think about the Urban League accepting this award tonight, it has been through partnership, through collaboration, through relationships, all to provide access to that great mission statement, which says we are here to empower people. It is such an honor to be here for the Lorain County Urban League. And I am so grateful to the work that has been done and the work that we have yet to do. So the Lorain County Urban League, congratulations to you all that worked so very hard, and to Parris's leadership. It is truly an honor to accept this award for you tonight and to serve on this board for 7 years. Thank you.
Congratulations to Lorain County Urban League. We are very, very lucky to have you as a part of our community. And I will have to say that it only makes sense that we are honoring the leader of Lorain, Urban League, Parris, as an inspirational leader. I'm going to take it way back here and go and talk about your 5 strengths, which I mean completely and totally makes sense when we speak of Parris. So Parris, your number 1 is discipline, which I find ironic because I believe it was someone at the NAACP award who spoke of your disciplinary issues being a problem in high school, but that's okay. But when we talk about discipline, we're talking about predictability, that you like to know exactly what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Your second strength is being a relator, and so you liked the closeness of the people around you. I know you talk a lot about your church family and your family at home, so it just only makes sense that you like to give to your community. Individualization is finding the unique quality in all the individuals that are around you and basically amplifying that. And I think that says a lot about who you are and what it is that you do for the people around you. Analytical. Well, it just wouldn't be Parris if she wasn't analytical. I'd have to say you are definitely a prove it. Show me why. Why is this going to happen? Or how are we going to make that happen? And I think that is a very, very special part of you. Now, your 5th is input, which should be lower on your strengths, but I think it's your actual, your number 1. Because input, that's a collector of information, because you like things that interest you. And I would have to say that what it is that you like input is based on relationships. You are a collector of relationships because you are truly a builder of relationships. You are such a bridge builder. You are so phenomenal in how you reach out to people and make sure that they have the special resource that they need, and you pass on things that that you possibly cannot help with, and you still make sure that you follow up with that, and that's just so important. So all I have to say is to know her is to love her, and to have her is a blessing, because she'll always have your back. So congratulations, Parris, in this honor.
Her parents' military background had her born in the Lone Star State of Texas. They traveled many places, but eventually came to a spot in Lorain County on Toledo Avenue, in an area fondly known as Campito.
So in middle school, I definitely was one of those students that always got in trouble in the hallway. For whatever reason, in the classroom I did good, but in the hallways I was always in trouble. And so I had a coach, a basketball coach, her name is Coach Nicole Lovett, and she told me, Parris, the time is now, you're in 8th grade, the decisions that you're making for yourself will impact your adult life. And I never understood what that meant. And so I would ask her all kinds of questions like, what are you trying to say? Because you're speaking in code. And she told me, she said, at 18, it's your own life. So you have to make decisions starting today that is going to impact your adult life. And that changed the trajectory of my life for the better.
Her light is brilliant. She shines from the inside out without shading those around her. Her energy seems endless. Parris stands on the shoulders of very strong women and credits who she is today to the many women who took the time to really see her and see her potential.
It is so hard for me to pick just one person that has had a tremendous impact on me as a leader. I will honestly say that God has put so many people in my life along my journey of being here today. If I had to pick two, because I can't just pick one, I would pick my great grandma, Annie. She's taught me resilience, and she's taught me how to authentically be myself, and how to strive every day to have integrity and to do the right thing. And then I would pick Catherine Woskobnik from Mercy Health. I've known Catherine since I was in 11th grade in high school, and she literally has shown me the ropes and been there with me and my family in the great times and in the low times. And she has really taken me under her wing to teach me everything that she knows. And if she doesn't know something, she's always going to connect me to somebody that does. So I am forever grateful for Catherine.
Trusting the process requires reassurance. And there's no better way to hold yourself accountable than to have a frick to your frack or a yin to your yang. Parris and China bring great meaning to the word sisterhood.
I think one of Parris's greatest gifts is relationships. She has relationships with so many people in the community, and I don't even know if she knows how bright her spirit is and how inspirational she is and how that smile lights up a room, or when leadership has things and she's like, I'm at this rally and that rally and El Centro's doing something and LCC's doing something. She's constantly everywhere. She grinds harder than any person I know. She's on the phone with staff from sun up to sundown. The staff at the Urban League are now my family because she talks to them like she talks to me.
I also have an amazing relationship with Jesus Christ. He is the head of my life. I would not be who I am today without him having a wonderful plan for me. And my church family is a huge, important part of my life. I go to the Word Church in Warrensville Heights. My pastor, Dr. Vernon and Lady Vernon, are amazing, and they continue to build me up as a leader. And I love my ministry people, the praise team, Pathway to Purpose, the YF ministry, which is the young followers. And so a lot of my time is spent out with my family, at church, or at work. But those are the things that are near and dear to my heart.
Parris, I just want to let you know that I love you with my whole heart, that I wouldn't be half the person, the woman, the leader, the physician I am today without you. I am so blessed to not only call you my sister, but my friend and my partner, the Peter to my John, the John to my Peter, holding it down from sun up to sundown. And I'm so grateful for you. This is literally just the beginning. Mark my words.
We are bearing witness to the rise of a shining star, and thank you for all that you do for our community. Leadership Lorain County 2022 Emerald Honoree of Inspirational Leadership, Parris Smith.
What's up, y'all? I am so excited. It is such an honor to be recognized by Leadership Lorain County, an organization that I hold near and dear to my heart. A very special thank you to Leadership's board and their staff, and an enormous salute to all of this year's honorees. Thank you to the Urban League board, staff, and volunteers. And of course, thank you to my family, my church family, and my friends for always supporting me and celebrating with me this evening. I also have to thank the best class of 2017, OH. I know I hear them saying IO. I am pleased and honored to accept this award and to join past recipients who have made incredible contributions to Lorain County. This Inspirational Leadership Award affirms my decision to not conform to what traditional leadership looks like, to stand proudly as a millennial with natural hair who loves to travel and use social media to uplift our organization. I am a reflection of the investment of our community. We have to keep empowering our youth because they are the leaders of today. And if we continue to strive to give them opportunities to become leaders, then we know that we are in good hands for years to come here in Lorain County. I am beyond grateful to God for having a plan for my life that is beyond my greatest desire. When you keep God first, the sky is the limit, and I understand that this is only the beginning. Thank you, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to present this video and award for John Veard. John Veard is a mentor to myself. I only met him only 36 months ago, and I wish I'd met him 15, 20 years ago. So let's go over a quick brief of his community involvement over the past 50 years. John has done a great job with Lorain County, providing housing, development in downtown Lorain, bringing business life back into a city that has not been forgotten. Just because we had industry pull out years ago, John has taken this charge to bring Lorain back and put it on the map in Ohio. How I met John in my short 36 months of knowing John is education. John has charged me with bringing high quality education to the kids of Ohio and Lorain with a new venture and the next chapter in his life, which is preschools in Lorain County, which currently John owns and operates 4 of them. He has built one of the largest publishing company for summer learning loss in Lorain County. Last year, John was able to serve over 100,000 kids to prevent summer learning loss. In 2021, he is honored with one of the highest awards. The company is ThinkStretch. We won the National Global Federation Award, and John was part of that as well for educating these 100,000 kids last summer. So, John, congratulations. I can't say enough. And again, I can't see the next 50 years what we're going to do in Lorain and what you're going to do. And I'm glad I'm along for the ride. And again, everyone, if you don't know John, definitely look him up. You'd be amazed and humbled like I am to have known this man. And I can't say how many lives he has touched in Lorain. So congratulations, John. And we'll see what the next 50 years bring.
Born and raised in Elyria, John Veard is proud to call himself a small business. He has 50 years of experience to back himself, and his wife of 57 years, Joy, would be more than happy to share what she's witnessed alongside him. John is very appreciative of his family and where he lives.
Well, I was in Lorain when I got out of the Navy. I went to work, I got home on a Sunday, went to work on Tuesday at the finance company. And at that time in the 1960, the streets were still bustling. All the stores were full, people were doing business, a lot of traffic and people on the street, and it was fun.
John has a knack for being able to drive down the street and notice a building with potential, find a space that deserves a second chance, or even revitalize an area which brings people out in huge numbers.
Oh, probably the Antlers Hotel renovation. That was ready for the wrecking ball. And I only casually told the City of Lorain Community Development Director, Senator Prudoff, that the building could be saved for a lot less than they were projecting. And next thing you know, I was on the front page of the Lorain Journal saying, I'm going to save the Antlers. And in the end, we did. And it's been 35 years, and the building is just as nice today as it was 35 years ago. And the community response was excellent at the time. We had an open house, and we expected perhaps 1,000, 1,500 people to show up. And the caterer was German Village, John Germain, and John said, you're going to have 10,000 people there. And I laughed at him. And he said, you pay me for 10,000 people, I'll feed 10,000 people, and whoever else shows up for feed, I'll put counters at the door. And we had over 24,000 people show up that day. Had traffic jams in front of the building. There was 2 wrecks out front. It was amazing.
John says the best thing he's ever learned is not to take himself too seriously. He thinks of himself as a normal 9-to-5 kind of a guy who has a family to get home to each and every day.
Well, it's amazing because I'm not that brilliant, but I've been fortunate enough and I have the good judgment. I surround myself with good people. My employees are very competent, they're very loyal. I give them proper direction and I get out of the way, let them do their jobs. I have great legal counsel, I have great accountants, and I've learned over the years that I can't wear the hats, so I have a problem. I let them wear the hat, I follow their directions, and they've truly never let me down.
Getting out of the way has paved the way for John and the relationships that he's made along his journey. People often don't disappoint him because he goes out of his way to make sure that they themselves are not disappointed.
About 10, 12 years ago, I had a health scare, and in that health scare, I thought I had cancer. The doctors thought I had cancer. You know, the specialists think you have cancer when they're working you in on their schedule on 24 hours notice. And there was this really nice dressy coat that I was about to buy as a treat for myself for Christmas. And I canceled the order because I felt, well, I have cancer, I need to marshal all my resources so that I can, you know, be prepared for whatever comes across my situation to make sure that I get through this diagnosis. And they went over to John and Joy's house for Christmas Eve, and he had a big box waiting for me, and it was that coat. He had went out behind my back and bought this coat because he wanted me to know that I was special in the family, and I couldn't get over the nice thing that he and Joy did. He does that for so many people, and no one even knows it.
I don't take myself that serious. I've never thought that I was anything special other than an everyday guy that goes to work and comes home just like the guy at Ford Motors. I've never gotten carried away. I always tell my own sons that you can't let your ego trip you up, and I don't let my ego trip me up. I work every day hard, and I trust in my judgment. I trust that things will always come out okay, and they generally do. I think when someone starts that, it's like I told the mayor here about a month ago, if you build it, they will come. And I think others will follow. I think others are going to follow my example, and the city will get better, and I think the day will come again when the streets are full of folks and the stores are full of business.
We all enjoy what we're seeing in downtown Lorain, and we sure appreciate the work you are doing to make it happen. John Veard, the 2022 Leadership Lorain County Eric Nord Award for Excellence in Leadership honoree.
Needless to say, winning this award has been overwhelming to me. I never dreamed or sought such an award. I never dreamed that what I do would be recognized as beneficial and to the extent that it has been. And I humbly accept the award. I thank the folks that were involved who took the time to study what I've done and study what others have done in the community and selected me to receive the award. And very much appreciated. The family appreciates it, and some of the people most excited are my staff in the office. They can't wait to participate in this event, and are really impressed with the fact that their boss is the #1 guy in the county this time. And I just want to thank everyone involved. I'm very appreciative of it, and I can't say any more.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Gerchuk with Leadership Lorain County. I am our marketing and communications manager, and I also run our intern program. And I'm honored to do our toast this evening. So if you could grab your champagne or whatever beverage you have right on hand, and go ahead and give that a nice little prep there. All right. Inspiration, dedication, and reflection of the community are all words that we heard said tonight. Our theme for this evening is reflecting, united in a reflective state of mind. And we have spent the evening reflecting on this amazing group of honorees: John Veard, Wendy Caldwell, Ann Schloss, Parris Smith, and the Lorain County Urban League team. We heard from each of them as they reflected on their own past and their path of how they got to where they are and being such an inspiration to so many in the community. We reflected on their impact in the community, on the lives that they have touched, that we see every day, that they see every day, and those that they never see, but just make such a difference in. The support from the community for all of these individuals, from the nomination process through this evening, and the support and dedication to make this happen, to honor them. Such an amazing thing. My notes are sticking together. Here we go. All right. Thank you to all who have joined us tonight as we've celebrated these honorees. Thanks to our sponsors and our supporters. And then to our honorees. Thank you, John, Wendy, Parris, and the Urban League team for bringing your dedication and passion to Lorain County. Here's to all of you. Here's to many more years of support and dedication, and to all that you have done. You should be very proud. We're very proud of you. Cheers. I also get the honor of doing our raffles. I get to do the fun stuff tonight. So we're going to bring up this fabulous little wheel we have here. And this first wheel is for the Chateau experience. So this was only if you purchased additional raffle tickets. We're going to give it a spin. And here we go. Who's it gonna be? Cindy Murray? Christy Murray, I'm sorry, I can't see that from here. Congratulations, Christy. We will be in touch soon. We'll get you all set up with that. Now we're gonna switch to our additional raffles. So everybody is in on this. Our first spin is going to be for the Cleveland Monsters suite at the March 27th game. So, all right, we'll give it another spin. We'll give this big wheel a spin here. Mallory Alverson. Congratulations, Mallory. I hope you guys are hockey fans. You're going to have a great time. All right, our next one is for a Lake Erie Crushers luxury suite at any home Crushers game of the season. Give the wheel one more spin here. Here it comes. There we go. All right, we're going to give it a spin. Dawn Daly. Congratulations, Dawn. We'll get you out to a Crushers game. Should be an awesome day. All right, our next raffle is for the Year of Wine, and it includes a wine rack. So it's 52 bottles of wine and a wine rack. So we're going to give that another spin. Dawn, I'm coming to, oh, no, not Dawn. This is who we got here. Debbie. We're going to do it again because Debbie Davis donated this amazing prize to us tonight. And Debbie, we don't want to send this all back to you, so we're going to give that wheel one more spin. Tony Gallo, I'm coming to your house. Just tell me what night you're going to crack open these bottles, and we'll all be there. And our last spin is for this fabulous Spa Bee package here. So we're going to give it the final spin. We're gonna give that one more. final spin. Brenda Norton. Congratulations, Brenda. All right, so for our winners tonight, we will be in touch soon to get that all set up and get you your prizes. We want to hear about our lucky grand prize winner. We hope you had a wonderful evening. And I think we're done for the night here. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors, all of our supporters, all of you that have joined us tonight. John, Wendy, Ann, Parris, and the amazing team at the Urban League. Thank you for all you have done. As Julie would say here, we have just killed this timeline here. Yes. No, you don't deal with the ice. We gotcha. All right. So wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. And from all of us here at Leadership Lorain County, we appreciate all of that all of you do every day. And take care.